my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa, and today I've got something really fun for you, and I'm going to show you how to make 3 high-protein vegan dessert recipes. So all of these recipes are obviously vegan. They are very high in plant-based protein, and they are all naturally sweetened and naturally gluten-free, meaning they are all very healthy. As always, all of the information that you need for these recipes is in the description box below, so don't forget to check out that description box. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you are enjoying the content that you're seeing here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button that's right below this video. And let me tell you about what we're making. So we are first making a healthy ice cream recipe that uses bananas and raspberries. And we're also gonna be making a delicious almond butter cookie that has chocolate and coconut. And then we're finishing things off with a brownie batter dip. So this is kind of like a dessert hummus, I guess you could say, but we are using black beans instead of chickpeas, and it's really, really delicious. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. First up, we've got our raspberry nice cream. The base is 1 frozen banana, which I thaw slightly, as well as a cup of frozen raspberries. You could also use strawberries or blueberries, a scoop of protein powder. I like to use vanilla, as well as 2 tablespoons of non-dairy milk. And then you'll just pop the lid on your blender or food processor and blend this up until it's smooth and creamy. And it will be nice and thick. That's why a high-powered blender or food processor is really helpful here. So you want it to be nice and thick like soft serve ice cream. And then to serve it up, you can honestly just scoop it out into a bowl, but I used a piping bag, so a homemade piping bag, to just kind of pipe it into my ice cream jar so that it looked like soft serve. This is a really great way to get picky eaters to enjoy this ice cream if you have picky eaters at home, because it makes it look exactly like soft serve. And then for toppings, I did some chocolate chips as well as some coconut and a few more pieces of raspberry, and that was it. It is so creamy, it's so delicious, and I know you guys are going to adore this recipe. Our second recipe is for our chocolate coconut cookies, and the base is going to be 1/2 cup of almond butter, which you'll just scoop into a bowl. Top that with 1/4 cup of maple syrup and 1 flax egg. And then you can just stir this together until it's smooth and creamy. And then I added in a scoop of vanilla protein powder. You could also use 2 tablespoons of quinoa flour, as well as 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds and a tablespoon of chia. And again, just stir this all together until it forms a batter/dough. Then we will add in some coconut, as well as some chocolate chips, a little bit of baking soda, and some sea salt, and fold this all together until it's evenly incorporated. Then we are ready to bake them. So to bake them, you are going to just scoop them onto a parchment-lined baking sheet. I like to use this cookie scoop. I'll link it for you below. Repeat until you've filled your pan, and then you can gently flatten them down, totally optional. And then we're going to bake them at 350 degrees for 14 minutes. And you'll want to let them cool in the pan for a few minutes before you transfer them to a wire rack. And these are honestly one of the best cookie recipes I have ever made. I love them. I love the thin texture, and they are so healthy, and they honestly taste amazing. And our last recipe is for our brownie batter dip. The base is going to be 1 can of black beans, which have been drained and rinsed. To that, you can add 1 whole banana, as well as 1/4 cup of maple syrup. And we're just going to blend this on high in our food processor until it is smooth and creamy. I also like to stream in 2 tablespoons of almond milk, just to make sure that it's super creamy and almost like fudgy, but that's totally optional. And then you can remove the lid, add in some raw cacao powder or unsweetened cocoa powder, as well as some vanilla powder. If you don't have vanilla powder, you could also use vanilla extract. And again, just blend this up until it's all incorporated. Then pop off your lid one last time and add in some chocolate chips. Pulse that in so that they are evenly combined, and that is your dip. It's going to be nice and thick, kind of like a creamy hummus. And you can serve this with fruit. You can just eat it out of the bowl with a spoon. You can drizzle it with peanut butter. Whichever way you like it, I think you'll love it. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, I would love for you to let me know what you think in the comments below. Which dessert are you most excited to try? Do you have any high protein desserts that you like? all of that good stuff. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. As always, and like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, all of the info that you need for these recipes is in the description box for you below. Some of the recipes are fully written out in the description box. The other ones that are on my blog are linked. So you can get all of that info down below. And I would also love to welcome you to join our community if you have not yet subscribed. There's a red button that's right below this video that says subscribe. There's also a little bell, and if you hit that bell, that will turn on your notifications, which will mean that you will never miss another video. So don't forget to subscribe. Other than that, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!